Hello everyone, Chocolo Roberto for another video review. This time we have Ritter Sport Pink Grapefruit. As you can see, pink grapefruit. This one, despite the fact it's actually in English, the name of the bar, it is a German import, which you might be able to tell from some other bits of writing up at the top. This bit colourful writing and new. This one, Summer Enjoyment. But typically, I've done a few German Ritter Sport reviews before, but usually the names are in a different language. But I don't know, maybe grapefruit is the same in German as it is in English. I'm not sure. I'm sure pink isn't. So I don't know. Maybe it's just particular fruit they just call the same as we do in England. I'm not sure, but thank goodness for that, because it's meant I've not had to translate something. Usually, I'm very much guilty of murdering the German language whenever I review a German Ritter Sport bar. So this time I don't have to do it. So I think anyone from Germany watching will be thankful for that. Hello there, by the way. It looks quite nice actually. I think it looks very nice and very summery actually. I really do like the wrapper. I think it really looks very nice. I've never had a pink grapefruit before, so I've no idea what to expect. I wouldn't say I've had grapefruit juice. I've never been a massive fan of it, I must say. So I'm not really sure what to expect of this, but it looks very nice. It looks very summery. We're just coming to the tail end of summer now here in the UK. So just on time, I'd say, just about on time, maybe a bit late, but. I'm sure Ritter Sport won't mind. So very nice. So obviously it's white chocolate rather than milk chocolate or dark chocolates. I assume it's white chocolate. I mean, I'm quite sure it is. So on the back we've got I've done a sort of, it says filled white skimmed milk yogurt chocolate with pink grapefruit. Skimmed milk yogurt cream, rice flakes, and pink grapefruit crisp. So the rice flakes and grapefruit crisp are both 1% each, so there's not much of those, but that's what it says on the back. So I've translated that, so I really wouldn't want to, I think for any German people watching, I don't think they get any benefit from me trying to say it in German. I think filled Gefüllte, I think, Weisse, Mager milk yogurt, dash chocolate, mit pink grapefruit, Mager milk yogurt dash cream, rice flakes, and pink grapefruit crisp. So that's all in. So the pink grapefruit crisp actually is in English. So there we go. So I believe that is filled white skimmed milk yogurt chocolate with pink grapefruit, skimmed milk yogurt cream. So there we go. So that's 46% of the bar. So and then there's the rice flakes 1% and pink grapefruit crisp 1%. So it's good they got pink grapefruit crisp. I think some of the others, I did do a sort of like a strawberry and blackberry Ritter Sport bar, and I don't think they had. I'm sure it didn't say they had strawberry or blackberry. Crisp on the back, even though they did have little bit pieces, but they didn't have any crispy pieces. I think it was maybe the rice flakes that made it look like they were crispy, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong on that one. So I guess this is a yogurt one, even though it doesn't say pink grapefruit yogurt. The strawberry and blackberry, Erdbeer and Brombeer, as they are in German, did say yogurt on it. This one doesn't, so I'm guessing this is actually part of the yogurt range, actually, from judging from the back, or at least it's the same texture type thing. So I would have reviewed that at the same time had I realised, but there we go. So anyway, calorie information. It's 100 gram bar this, so I think 50 grams is roughly the equivalent of a regular chocolate bar. So basically half of this is what is the equivalent, really. I say roughly to a regular chocolate bar, but per 100 grams it's 576 calories, 38 grams of fat, 23 of which are saturated. So that's quite a high proportion of saturated fat. So for half of it, was it 288? Yeah, 288 calories, 19 grams of fat, and 12.5 of which are saturates. So that's half the bar. So that's 50 grams. That's very nice. On the back it says Square Practical Good, and it's got this sort of nick pack, it's called here, which basically Cadbury's call them the flow wrapper, where you just basically you can just peel it open. As I say, I think I said here, it's colour variety or colourful variety, whatever. That's what the translates in the UK, and this is obviously a new bar. And on the back, I think it says Yeah, I always forget what it says on UK one on the back. I don't know why. No one probably is too bothered, but I do have a UK one here. Quality chocolate square. There you go. That's the UK equivalent. So I've only got this UK one because I'm sort of a bit reluctant to review it because it's marzipan flavoured, I think. So I'm not sure what to make of that. But okay, without further ado, let's give it an open. It's a bit. It is quite. It does have a bit of flourishes on the back, but I think on the side. But I think this is basically just to give it a sort of some kind of way of opening it. Oh yeah, before I forget as well, they do have like a. I do quite like the way they're all different colours for the Ritter Sport bars. So if you did have a sort of a stack of them on a shelf or something, they would all have different colours, and it would say the flavour on the side as well. So I really do like that. So I don't think anyone would ever, other than in a shop perhaps, I don't think you'd ever manage to achieve that. But I would love to have a library of chocolate. With them all lined up on a shelf. I think that would be amazing. So this is quite warm today actually in the UK for a change, so it might be a bit melty, so fingers crossed. Smells very nice, yeah. I do like the smell of that. So here you can see there, it says Ritter Sport. I don't know if you can see that. They're quite plain on the back, no tyre tracks or anything, just quite smooth and plain. So I like that a lot. So just give it a quick measurement. And usually 9.1 centimetres, the Ritter Sport bars. This one seems a bit bigger. 9.2 this one, maybe 9.15. Yeah, 9.15. So pretty much 9.1, so I wasn't too far off. I went deeper, let's do the depth, why not? So have a look. About 1.25. So there we go. Let's give it a bit of a snap in half. So you can see, it's quite a big. It's hard to tell because obviously it's white chocolate, but you can see it's quite pink looking on the inside, pink yogurt filling, I guess you'd say. It does seem to have some pieces in there, but it's very hard to make out. So I'll give it a bit of a. I get one chunk because now sometimes these domes are very you'd think the filling won't go into the dome at the top. But based on other Ritter Sports, we can see it very much does in this one. If you can tell that. It really does go right, it all fills all the way to the top of the dome. Well, it's not quite a dome, but whatever you'd call it. The ceiling. If you can tell there. So it's hard to tell because it's white chocolate and the insides are very light pink. But yeah, and there are some speckles, I think you can see there, some, I guess, pink grapefruit pieces there in there. There are rice pieces in there as well, but I can't see any of those. Like basically a bit of Rice Krispie bit, but I can't actually see any of them in it so far. But again, they could be well disguised. Yeah, I think there's one actually sticking out there. So that lump sticking out, that's a Rice Krispie piece. So literally a Rice Krispie, a piece, sort of like rice-sized crispy piece. So yeah, I'm just taking it out. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so I think we may as well measure. I mean, I think you could work out the how much each square roughly is, but I'll do a quick measurement anyway. So about 2.5 centimeters each square. Obviously at the top it's a bit not quite as wide, so it's just about 1.9, I think. Okay, so let's give it a taste. That's really nice. Very unique flavour. I like this a lot. It's lovely white chocolate. Very nice. And the inside, I guess the pink grapefruit yogurt section is very sort of without there's not. I mean, I've had grapefruit before, and it is very very grapefruity. It's that kind of sort of bitter tasting, sort of fruit taste, if you know what I mean. It's very fresh actually in your mouth. It's a really strong fruit flavour, and I like it. It's very refreshing. It just refreshes your mouth completely when you have it. It's very nice. And there's crispy pieces in there as well. So as you're biting it and chewing it, there's I think it's probably more from the Rice Krispie pieces than anything else. But I think white chocolate's definitely the way forward with this. I think it was definitely a good decision to have white chocolate. This is really nice, very unique, and I think I'd probably say a lot more enjoyable and distinct than perhaps the other yoghurt flavours, the regular yoghurt and the strawberry and blackberry. I think even though I'm a fan of strawberry and blackberries, I probably wouldn't have probably wouldn't be a fan of pink grapefruit. I think in real life, in the real fruit version of it, but I think this works really well. I think it just tastes really refreshing, and it's almost a bit like having sort of a grapefruit ice cream or a sorbet or something. The flavour just really envelops your mouth, and it's a real fruity flavour, and the fact that there's a yoghurt filling. I think maybe I can see why they didn't say it was a yoghurt sort of in the yoghurt range, because it doesn't really. The yoghurt in this case is more the medium to give you the flavour of the grapefruit, rather than being a majority of the flavour, which is the case in the sort of the strawberry and the blackberry fruit flavours they've done. It's really refreshing, really nice. It's very hard to describe, really. It's more, as I say, it's more like if you're having sort of an ice cream lolly with a fruit flavoured ice cream lolly, where you have that and you have it in your mouth, and kind of the flavour releases into your mouth as you put it in your mouth, and it's very much like that, really. It's really nice, and as I say, the white chocolate works really well with it, because it's very it doesn't overpower it; it complements it. It's it just works really well. And it's a nice white chocolate. It's not it's by no way, in no way sort of sickly tasting or anything like which some white chocolates can be. It's very tasty and very creamy. I managed to take the bottom off there. I don't know if you can see. I managed to take the bottom off it there, so you can see what it looks like. So you see all the sort of Rice Krispie pieces. There's quite a lot of them in there. That's where all the crisp comes from. Even though there are some very small pink grapefruit pieces, I think the crisp is mainly the Rice Krispie pieces. Although I haven't said that, maybe they are pink grapefruit pieces. Very hard to tell. I think they may be pink grapefruit pieces. I don't know. Maybe the Rice Krispie pieces. I'm really not sure actually. No, I think I think there's like pink pieces in there as well. The pink pieces are sort of on the side, and you can't really see them. They're in that ridge. Just underneath that ridge. They're very sort of hard to see. Yeah, and I think those bits that I thought maybe grapefruit pieces, those bits in the middle are actually Rice Krispie pieces. I just don't know if you can see on the camera the pink pieces in there. Very hard to see. It's melting my hands as well. But yeah, really nice. I think it's very very distinct. I think it's really lovely, and I think you probably start to get a bit. It gets a bit sickly, just because of the for me at least, because I think of the centre being quite creamy. You probably struggle to eat more than half the bar, I think, maybe a quarter. Start to get a bit sickly with it, but I don't think that's don't really hold that against it. I think that's just the nature of it, and you probably shouldn't eat the whole thing anyway. I've already eaten too much, but it's really nice, very tasty, really lovely, and I definitely recommend it. And I hope I've done it justice by describing it. I think it's just very, very, just very fruity. It does really feel very fruity. It tastes very fruity. The chocolate's really nice. It really complements it well. It's a nice white chocolate. Nice textures, nice crunch with the Rice Krispie pieces. I'll say now, and I don't think the fact that you might not like pink grapefruit or grapefruit matters at all really in this, because it's more the flavour that you get through with it in a sort of more of an ice creamy type way, if that makes any sense, or a sort of ice lolly type way rather than I'm eating pink grapefruit type of way. And I think this is definitely a very distinct and unique flavour, and I think more enjoyable than the other ones. I think the strawberry and the blackberry, I think, just because it just seems to work a lot better. And I think the fact that it's got the white chocolate as well, it just seems to be a combination that really just works, and I think they've really thought it through very well. And I think the yoghurt part is removed somewhat from the from the flavours, even though it's a sort of there. As I said before, I think it's more of a medium to give you the grapefruit flavour rather than being a distinct part of the chocolate, which was the case I think in the strawberry and blackberry ones. And probably why it doesn't say, as say, yogurt on the front. Yeah, I can understand that, and I think I can agree with that as well. So I think, I think a 4.5 out of 5. I think for me, I think I think it's really good and definitely distinctive, and probably not, maybe not a bar I'd have all the time, but I think definitely got room for it, and I think it really works very well, and very impressed with it. So definitely recommended. Okay, thanks guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Thanks for watching. Just follow my Twitter, subscribe, like my videos, please leave a comment or two, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again guys, take care, bye for now, see ya.